What's up everyone, Adam here, bringing you some more SuperCard action. This is a bit of a mess, so we're just gonna jump straight into it. Let's get to it. Right, okay. Clash of Champions. I don't even know where to start. Right, okay. We'll go over what personally happened to me and my rankings. So, first night, event starts, play it for about 5 hours, 4 hours. I get to rank, I think it was 1044 or 1014. Can't remember exactly, but it was 1000 and it ended in 4, so I can't remember if it was 44 or 14. But anyway, go to sleep, wake up. I work on Friday, so about lunchtime I checked. I've dropped to rank 5000. Completely expected. So finished my lunch break, then must have been about 4 or 5 hours later, finished work, checked it again. I'd fell to rank 10,000. Okay, fair enough. So then climbed the ranks back, got to about 6,000. Again, went to sleep, woke up, had like a short shift Saturday morning. Again, I dropped back to 10,000. Fair enough. Grind through the night, we even streamed it. It was an awesome stream on Saturday. And I think we left the stream at 9 or 8,000, and then I carried on grinding a little bit more. I got, I think it was 6,900 something, so 6,900 whatever. Again, go to sleep, wake up, we're back at 10k. Except this time, it's the other days it'd be get a win, jump 400, 200 rank slots. On the Sunday when we were 10k, every win would either result in not moving at all, losing rank, or moving up by like 10 ranks for a win. That's pretty ridiculous and pretty unexpected. I guess like if there's enough people playing it, then that can happen. And then of course all the network error stuff started happening. Within the space of like when it got to the point where all the duplicates started coming in and everything started getting really messed up, within the space of like 5 minutes I went from 6 or 7,000 to 25,000 to then just under 11,000. So I can understand across like 5 or 6 hours losing 5,000 ranks, but in the space of what, 10-15 minutes to lose 5,000 placements? If it was legitimately players bypassing me, then something's up there surely. But anyway, carried on grinding, and it was just an absolute slugfest. You were either not climbing ranks, or you were either staying in the same place, or you were climbing like ridiculously low rank numbers. I think it was about noon today, so we had about 2 hours left on the event. I was ranked about 9,200 and I fell asleep. I've been awake at that point for more than a day. So I fell asleep, woke up just after the event had finished, and it said that we were at 10,010 in rank. We were 10 places off getting the card because I fell asleep at the last minute. It's just fine, I'm not that bothered. But then we got our rewards, and I got rewarded for ranking in place 14,000th. So I don't know what's going on. Did want to show one thing as well. So I'm on level 124, level 118, 2,000 points more than me. I have people on like level 90 with 5,000 points more than me. I'm not sure what went wrong, because I thought the whole point of the game mode was the whole point of the game mode was you to find the champion with having the least amount of cards revealed. So ideally you want to trigger your starter card and then instantly find the champion, which the majority of the time that's what was happening. Like, I think the most cards I'd had revealed entirely in any of the levels was about 3 or 4 cards. So I don't understand how my points are so, like, almost bad in comparison. Like, if I go on the leaderboard and go to your rank, if it'll load. So level 95, level 111, level 107, level 116, 101. This guy's in 133. So I don't know. Level 51. Like, essentially, are you telling me that they got double the points per level? Like, I'm not there's something that I'm clearly missing, and I'm not quite sure what it is. So if anyone knows, like, was there some like obvious thing that I missed to do with points or something? But either way, like, I enjoyed the event. It was just the issues and the problems that went alongside it, which are all like technical based. They're not actually problems with the event itself. The foundations of the event are fine. I'd happily do the event again. What I'd probably do is, on the first night, not stop at 1,000. I probably would have pushed more, got comfortably in top 500 to give myself more like wiggle room, because I know if an event starts on a Thursday night, unless I've booked it off, I've got to work that Friday, and potentially I might have to work the Saturday and the Sunday as well. So if I want to rank, I've got to work around that. I also have to do content, and then like we stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. So yeah, it's just one of them. So like, I don't want to go into the next event and do the same thing again, where I'm just like clearly fundamentally doing something wrong in the mode. So I've just been trying to figure it out, but from the way I've been playing it and the way other people have been playing it, and like watching people stream it and YouTube videos and stuff, I haven't done anything different to what they've done. But clearly, like, something's going on. I'm not sure if it was to do with, like, did you get bonus points if you revived them or something? Like, if your health stats were higher or whatever, at the end of it was the bonus points. I'm not too sure. But yeah, overall good mode. Just this was an absolute like mess towards the end. Like, the scoring systems just got worse and worse. But if anyone has any answers or any idea, or even SuperCard, if they've got any, if they come out with any definitive answer as to why you can have, so everyone, what's the score difference there? Oh, it's only 5 points. So within 5 points of difference, you've got someone in level 107, 51, 133, 101, 116, 107, 111, and 124. To my knowledge, there's no doublers. There's no point doublers in this. I know for a fact that I wasn't like putting myself in the worst positions where I was like clearing most of the board before finding the champion. So I don't know how people have managed to get like exponentially like so many more points. Like, this guy's literally doubled. On average, every single level, he's had to get more than double the points that I've been getting. to be able to be at that point total for that level. So like this part's the part that hasn't made sense to me, and I'm looking forward to the next one, but I probably won't take part of it if this like either isn't explained, or if I don't find out like fundamentally if I was doing something wrong during the event. Because if it was, fair enough, and I can just learn from the mistake and like recover in the next event. But if it's not, and it's just like, I don't know, something random or exploitive, then it kind of annoys me. But yeah, all around good event. I enjoyed it. Just they messed it up. They either weren't expecting the player base that ended up playing it. Right. Okay. So forget all Clash of Champions. People still haven't had the rewards, but no doubt they'll be around at some point. I imagine before the reset tomorrow, so by the end of the Team Road to Glory, you'd have them, if not sooner. But like right now, to my knowledge, no one's had their. Just checking now. Yeah, to my knowledge, no one's had their rewards. But yeah, we've just hit the reset, so new day. Forget the events at the weekend. We're now on to Team Road to Glory, where we have WrestleMania 36 Daniel Bryan as the main card. Let's have a look. Right, so Johnny Gargano Shattered, Pete Dunne WrestleMania 35, Undertaker Cataclysm, SummerSlam 19 Eric, Nightmare Alexander Wolf, Danny Birch Primal, Tommaso Ciampa, Vanguard, Triple H Royal Rumble, and WrestleMania 36 Daniel Bryan. I think this is going to be a single for us. Triple H is either an F1 or a pro. If it's an F1, then I'll probably actually like bother to do it. If it's just going to be a pro, then I'll leave it for now. But yeah, so jump into that. You have until the reset tomorrow. We lost Team 1. Team 2 looks like they're about to win. I think we lost like by something ridiculous, like 100 points. But oh wait, that was it. So you look at the Team Road to Glory, you notice one thing missing: no fusions. So unless, see, the only saving grace is the fusion quest is still up for an entire day. When it's still got 24 hours left when the Giant Unleash starts. So unless some of the Giant Unleash undercards, which would be the Vanguard, the Royal Rumble card, even the Primal card, and potentially the WrestleMania 36 card, unless they are fusions, this quest will not be possible for free players, and is just a cash grab from Cat Daddy. And it's exactly the type of quest that I just fundamentally disagree with. It's not even like they're not even pretending. Like with the Alpha Omega and Delta thing, free players, if they haven't bought packs, they're still nowhere near being able to get to the point where it's like, oh, I can get these cards. So honestly, it's like, it's pathetic. Like the prize, to be honest with you, the pack isn't even that good. But at the same time, it's just so petty. Like, why not make it obtain one fusion? Would that have been so hard to do? Would that have been like so bad? Like, it's just an absolute cash grab from them. It's just sad. Because I thought, like, especially with, like, how the past month has went, it hasn't been a great month in terms of, like, cash grab type events. So you've rattled everyone up with Clash of Champions. You've put out a quest where unless you pay, you can't complete it. You've put out a monthly event under the, like, disguise that, oh, this is inclusive for everyone. You can pull the things off the draft board. Everything's fine. Yet, if you don't pay, you don't actually get the event cards. And what happened to the spring egg events, all the pay to wins? Like, I normally try and find the positive in stuff like this. Like, oh yeah, the cards will be useless in a month. Like, but at least the past month and longer have shown that this is a trend that isn't going away. So yes, although, like, Easter cards are now useless, there's enough cards that overpower them where they're out the window. These Omega cards will be useless next month. There'll be more cards that overpower them. But then next month, are we just going to have another event that's the same as this, where unless you pay through the nose, you're not getting it? And if that's the trend, then it's kind of like, what's the point? So hopefully things do turn around, and I really hope they do. I hope they come out with, like, some more fun events. Like, Clash of Champions as an event was great. They had some technical issues, yes, which messed things up, but as long as they fix them for next time, then that's fine. Perfectly fine. The whole compensation argument and that, quite frankly, it doesn't bother me. I understand why some people will be angry, especially if they're rising up in tiers and we're relying on that card. But literally, that card was to boost my Giants Unleashed deck a tiny bit. I'm pretty much sat here waiting for the next tier. So I'm kind of like half checked out, half now. But yeah, I do think, unless the events, like, the kind of like the store events, take a bit of a different turn, more towards, like, the WrestleMania 3 kind of event, where it just seemed fairer, or like the Triple H quest. Like, I don't mind that if you give free players the opportunity to get the single, and then maybe, like, oh, some kind of investment is needed to get the event card as a pro. They're not the strongest cards in the game, so they're not going to, like, really affect anything in that way. So that's fine. But when you're just locking everything behind a paywall and kind of advertising it as this nice, inclusive event for everyone, it just starts to get a bit scummy, and that's when I start disagreeing. Like, it's like when, what is it, like the spring egg finder, the whole what was the event called? Like the breakthrough event where you select one of 4 cards. Those use basically, like, what casinos set up, and are set up to work the same way a casino game is set up, and they should not be in games. Like, I fundamentally believe that, because they are designed to entice people to become addicted to them. That's the whole fundamental point of them. So, like, putting them in a game, especially a game that kids play, like, it's them kind of scummy tactics that really, like, I don't like from Cat Daddy. But yeah, rant over, so packs away. Team Road to Glory should be a nice and easy event. So in the store today we have the Legacy packs are back. So that is a SummerSlam 17 to Common Season 1, 450 Alpha. The Money in the Bank Winners pack has returned. I can't remember, is this the one that we got something decent out of? So that's 3 cards. Obviously, pay-per-view winner, Superstar, WrestleMania 36 to Gothic, and 800 Alpha. And then the men's division pair, which is 1500 credits. And it's from Shattered to WrestleMania 36 male. Whatever card you pull, it's a guaranteed pro because it pulls 2 of them. And you get 675 Delta at that. So, again, like I've said in the past, I really don't see the point in the men's division pair. The Money in the Bank winners. Who did I get? I can't remember who we got, but I do remember getting like some nice cards from that. So, say Money in the Bank winners, it'd be worth it. And if you're after them legacy cards, then obviously the legacy pack is what you want to go for. But as I said previously, I'm kind of like, I'm checked out of this tier now. If they don't announce, so I'm waiting until I'm going to see what the Giants Unleashed event card is. If the Giants Unleashed event passes and there's no sign of the next tier, they haven't mentioned anything, they haven't even teased anything, then I might start sending them credits again, but it'll be more on like the legacy packs and those types of packs. I've got no actual reason to invest in this tier anymore. I've kind of hit like Wild. Well, that was from Royal Rumble. Apart from me females, like me females need a bit of a boost. So I'd buy female only packs. I'm not going to go for a regular pack to try and get a female because the chances are too low. Elimination Chamber, that's WrestleMania 36 plus. I'm just currently doing the fusion quest with it. WrestleMania 36 plus. 36 plus. So yeah, if I get more women, then that'll go up. But again, that's more specialty packs. And then even Clash of Champions. So at this point, it's kind of just lie and wait kind of thing. But if anything nice comes up in the packs, like I'm actually tempted to get those legacy packs, but I'm a little. The only reason I'm a little bit cautious is because at the moment, what was it? It's like the last few packs of these that we've got. I already had them. Like there was really no point to it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go on with the Team Road to Glory. Let me know in the comments how you got in Clash of Champions, where you're happy with the event, like generally what you thought of the event. As always, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.